history. With passing and three-point shooting, they vanquished the Heat and inspired a new...
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got Parker. Ewing is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Thompson, and it's Leonard in at the three, the small forward. And for San Antonio, Duncan is out there with Anthony. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Jones in at the two-guard spot. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Parker with it. Outside Leonard. Back to Parker. Outside Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Well, Kawhi does damage from the mid-range and from the inside and gets challenged to make threes. But he can do that too. Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Thompson. Leonard, the pass to Nowitzki. Over Duncan. Nowitzki, no good.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Anthony can't hit. And here are the Cavaliers. Parker passes to Ewing, and then Ewing with the jam.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
To the middle. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Anthony.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Thompson. Out to Parker, a three ball, and another three for Cleveland.
While Parker does not take many threes, when he does, you just have a feeling it's going in.
Robinson finds Rose. Back to Robinson. Outside, Jones. Fires from deep. It's a hand on it, and Robinson is right there.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
The pass to Nowitzki. Over Duncan. And it's Nowitzki missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Jones. Lock at 6. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jones has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Parker. Leonard with the bucket.
Oh, no. Just don't let him get his feet set. Leonard has become a deadeye on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Robert Parrish is checked in for Robinson. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Tim Duncan. Goodrich, he's checked in for Jones. Hardaway is subbed in for Rose. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Cleveland leading by 3. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Deep 2 from Anthony. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Johnson can't get it to go. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Anthony.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor no matter what's going on around. he's still going to be a gamer. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Bing. Second chance shot, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in.
There's a timing and a rhythm to how Parrish plays. Really an underrated defender who routinely frustrates shooters.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Thompson. Johnson is out there with Nowitzki. It's Bing in at the 1. Now, here's Thompson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Here's Parrish. Now Stojakovic. Hardaway. Gilmore grabs the miss. Stojakovic against Johnson. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Both teams will make substitutions. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night here. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Hardaway kicks to Parrish. Outside Hardaway. Here's Dantley. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. Hardaway against Parker. The dish to Leonard. Parker against Hardaway. 6 to shoot. And Parker with the basket on the assist from Leonard. Parker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Goodrich against Parker. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
San Antonio calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Robinson. Following the score by Tony Parker. Over in the corner, Rose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 08, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And Rose drops them both. 1:32 left in the first half of basketball. Parker outside. And the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Oh, the lob to Parker. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block. .111 left now here in the second. Rose, good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Parker surveying the floor. Passes it to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. A rebound by the Spurs. Outside, Jones. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam. A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Johnson. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Gilmore. Ewing trying to get open. Shot's good by Gilmore. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
What awareness there from Kawhi, waiting for his teammate to break free and then finds him.
Left side, Jones. Over Johnson. No good off the back of the rim. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by court. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for the Cavaliers, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. It's what we've seen in Game 1 so far. And that wraps up the halftime show.
We're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Look at Tony Parker. What a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Robinson is out there with Duncan. Then it's Jones. Then it's Anthony. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Kicks to Parker. To the inside. Nowitzki's shot is no good. Spurs trail by 4. Here's the floater. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Parker. Back to Leonard. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anthony against Thompson. And Carmelo Anthony hits from deep. Anthony's got 7 points.
Felt like the whole team knew they were going to get out into transition. And Melo takes full advantage.
Now the pass to Thompson. Leonard against Anthony. Leonard kicks to Parker. Passes it to Nowitzki. Lets it go with a 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Outside, Jones. For the lead. The rebound by Ewing. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Cleveland. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Robert Parrish is checked in for Robinson. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Tim Duncan. Goodrich is checked in for Jones. Hardaway is subbed in for Rose. 1:46 left to play here in the third, and he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Hardaway kicks to Stojakovic. Back to Hardaway. For the three, bangs home the trifecta.
And how about that quick fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Thompson passes to Bing. Lets it go from deep. A shot that time, not on target. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Anthony. He nails it, and we're tied up. Anthony's got his third basket of the night right there.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting to them.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Parrish. He kicks to Stojakovic. Here's Anthony. And good that time. Anthony's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Bing. Johnson in the corner. From outside the arc. Misses there. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. So on the floor for Cleveland, Tony Parker is out there with Thompson. Then there's Nowitzki. Then it's Johnson, and it's Gilmore in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Thompson passes to Johnson. Here's Gilmore. Count it, good. Gilmore's got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Hardaway against Parker. Hardaway, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. All going up court. Here's Nowitzki, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
To the left side wing. Here's Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Yeah, crucial basket there. And as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take it there.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it.
Johnson, good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
San Antonio calls timeout. And the Spurs with some changes. Jones checked in for Goodrich. And it's Rose in for Tim Hardaway. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Cleveland. Leonard comes in for Johnson. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
It's Thompson off the drive, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And as good as he's been in the NBA, we're looking at one of the greatest college players of all time. Thompson at NC State was a beast. The Wolfpack were dominant when Thompson was there.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Rose. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Parker.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
The free throw drops for Rose.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Parker with the bounce pass. Nowitzki. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Spurs trail by 4. Jones in the post. He's covered by Thompson. Jones, no luck. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Parker's shot is off. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Spurs. And finished off by Rose.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position. Derrick Rose can still throw it now.
Pass to Nowitzki. Over Duncan. It's good.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
The pass to Rose from downtown. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're up by 4. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Dirk Nowitzki.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And bringing that postseason intensity so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Thompson in the corner. A 3. It's good from long range. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Williams. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.